Hello, beautiful Capricorn. Welcome to your reading. Today, we're going to dive into your reading for next 4 weeks, money, career, success, and the material things. And we're going to start by pulling your symbols first. I want to pull a month so we can look at the number of the month and interpret that one. And an astral house that let's see which one will be affected. And then we're going to jump into your coffee cup. Also, I'm going to look into your tarot and oracle to get more clarity on the week by week energies, okay? By the way, if you go on to enjoy this message and if you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to hit subscribe and hit the like button. We have the end here, work, achievement, and success. So I feel like you are already on the pathway of achieving success on something and you're already working on it. But this can be symbolizing that you need to get into the end mode, more of a discipline and structure. And they also work in very aligned way, like very committed, okay? The end doesn't question what they should be doing. They come over here to my garden. They come all the time and they break apart the cat food that I leave there. And they carry it. They do not question if this is edible for us, is this heavy for me? They do not question. They just go for it. So I feel like if you embody the attitude, you're going to break up the big chunks into the smaller things and you're going to be able to carry them back into your home. We have a broken wishbone here, which will not be granted. This kind of things I usually interpret very positively because this can be something that you think that will benefit you, but might not have no good. Bringing no good into your life. So be appreciative of if a wish is not really granted because something new is coming. September is the number 9, which is the number of enlightenment. So I feel it's not going to take too long for you to recognize, oh, this wasn't good for me either. Torch is spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. So you're going to understand why a certain thing didn't work out immediately. It's not going to take too long. Okay. Let's see the astral house here. We have a career. Some of you are really expanding on your career. Your work is going to bring positive results. Dragon here, beware of self-delusion. And I feel like this aligns with the broken wishbone. If something is not happening, beware that it's not really for your highest good. We have a yoke, feeling tied down or frustration. Parrot, someone will gossip about all your secrets. So this can be in the career and the work environment. Maybe you want to leave that place, but you are thinking that maybe you're not good enough to find a new job. That's your self-delusion, guys, because Capricorn, you're extremely disciplined and hardworking. There's someone out there who really needs your work right now. And when you get out of there, you're going to be able to break free from this feeling tied down or frustrating feeling. Okay, and someone will gossip about all your secrets. This can be even like knowing that, maybe not trusting everyone with the deeper secrets or the plans of leaving with everyone. Let's see what's happening inside of your cup here. There are 2 tears of joy jumped out of it already. And it seems like here there's some good news coming in. You have a slight evil eye right there. And I see there's a tears of joy coming forward. Even if you don't believe that you're capable of doing something, it seems like you're overall getting very, very good, okay? If you don't have anything in your hand and maybe you're feeling that you don't want to do anything, I feel like there's something better is coming for you as well during this time. And if you take the chance to explore it, it doesn't mean jumping fully with both feet into it. Like being the ant, breaking things into smaller chunks is going to be really important for you to actually do things in a loving way. That you would love what you do and it will bring similar results, the loving results back to you. So first though, we have the full moon in your heart as well. I don't know if full moon affects you. It affects me really very much. That's why I couldn't post for the last couple days because it just tires me down. It just really drains all my blood I feel out of my body because of its properties of pulling all the water. Okay, when it gets closer to the earth, it pulls all the water. And so it can be something that is affecting you. And I feel like planetary alignments as well, they're affecting the elements. Even if we interpret them as Mercury in retrograde is actually affecting communications, I feel like it's probably affecting it is affecting the electronics, which affects the communication lines, okay? So it affects the elements. Planets affects the elements. So I feel like that element that gives you protection is getting affected right now. That's why we have an evil eye. We have a full moon here, a full planet in your heart space. What the evil eye is, it's a draining energy. It's an energy just locks on you. If you know about the Lord of the Rings, it's like the eye of Sauron locks on you and just pulls your energy, okay? In order to get out of it, you need to go into the shadows so it cannot detect you. And when you do that, there's sunshine coming here. You're not going to really receive something amazing, but there's going to be a relief coming to you. When this relief comes forth, it will attract the right people. Can you see here the goat, the eye, and the horns of the goat? Kind of looks like a deer as well. However, I felt goat first, which is your animal. So if you have a lot of resilience of getting things done, it might feel a little bit off this time because of the planetary alignment and this evil eye that's locked on you. But when you go into the shadows, there's another person coming in here to nurture that goat. This can be a family member. This can be a good friend that you can ask for help from. This can be the ant, another earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn like you, coming to help in your endeavors, okay? When the help comes, be open to receiving it because it is going to lead a new pathway, opening out outside your comfort zone. We have a seat right here. This can be a new seat for some of you. Seat, I mean, maybe an office job or a seat for you to sit on. And now another thing popped in my head is the seat. The pilots have seats on the plane, okay? The flight attendants have the seats. So it doesn't have to be limited to a locking up in an office. It can be any place that you will have a seat and you will be able to achieve abundance through it, okay? I see within the second week, there's a second evil eye too. Never saw such a thing before. So overall, you have some heavy energies on you and getting rid of it is going to require a lot of power, but you already have it. And when you do, I see there's a negotiation environment forming here for you. Maybe the evil eye might be coming from someone who wants to get something from you. This can be through contracts or divorce. But at the end, the negotiation is going to work out for you because we see here the sun is shining. The sunbeams are directly illuminating your home. This is also a very positive outcome because you're going to take that. You're going to take this information, this victory, and you're going to just put it into something else here. Immediately, again, there's a seat there for you that you're sitting on. You have an X. Kind of looks like a machine of weaving the web of the destiny, like working on something new. And this can be working on something new, writing a book. This can be weaving something. This can be maybe in the lab, you're working on an invention or a new cure to something, but still this is some of you are sitting down and working on something that whatever is available in front of you. This is not a new resource. This is something already there. You're working on it and immediately I see there's maybe funding, money, support coming in, okay? But first, you are getting yourself out of that trapped negotiative moment. Another thing I see, 1, 2, 3, 4 goats. I don't know if you can see like the nose of the goat, eye, the horn, eye of the goat and the horn. Here another one, here another one. These are your soul families, guys. These are the people that are aligned with your energy. I know this is intended for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, but if you're a Sun Capricorn, these are the people who are really very compatible with you, have the same way of seeing things. I don't think these are family members. These people can be colleagues. These people can be when you sit down and start working on the project in your hand. Maybe the people that you're attracting, the followers, subscribers, if you're doing anything online, or supporters. And they're just right behind you and watching what you do. If you're doing something, maybe it's time to just start recording that. That can be the thing. So overall, it seems it's working very well because it's attracting a lot of eyes. And those a lot of eyes have the potential to turn into a lot of supporters, okay? Let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, and intention, hold it in your mind. What I have here is crowd and environment. The crowd is good because I feel like this crowd is a family or like a supportive crowd here, a family, soul family crowd. Your desire is within the second flip, it showed up. So if you have tried one thing and it didn't work out, it's not the time to give up. This has massive potential. It is going to work out, but you need to keep at it. Okay, you see that it is actually gradually moving further down. So you need to keep at it. You're expanding. As an earth sign, you probably don't like growing outside of your comfort zone or going out there to do different things, but something is going to push you out of there. Okay, something is going to cause you maybe even to explore other things. And what happens is you see this is your border and then you're getting outside of it. And when you get outside of it, what you're finding is so beneficial, so great, so easy that you're going to keep going at it. You're not going to leave it that, okay, you're not going to say, I'll explore this much, let's go back in there. No, you're growing and exploring more and bringing more things to your life. I see your desire when you, as soon as I said expansion, your desire is closing a cycle in your life and it is actually bringing something new. And I even see there's a bottle right there, okay, which has a torch right next to it. And there's a person in front of the bottle. This can be something that can be lightened up. That's why there's a torch in front of it. And we have a person with a cloak. Looks like a woman with a short hair with a cloak. This cloak symbolizes your authority, that what you learn outside the comfort zone and you bring it back inside of your comfort zone, and you bring a bottle and you're maybe lighting it up and turning into a lighting flame so it can illuminate a lot of people too. This can be a course, an information that you will pick up, that you will teach to your loved ones, or this can be a course that you're taking which will help you help other people. It can be a spiritual thing, can be mental help thing, can be a financial lesson that you're learning, maybe teaching others, okay? But it seems like you're bringing it first into your comfort zone, into the area that you're comfortable, the people that you know, and then you're expanding it outside of there too, okay? It can be, I know this is intended for the next 4 weeks, but it seems like here, this is going to affect your life and the people in your life for the long term if you can play your cards right. Let's see what Tarot has to say. We're going to go week by week energies and we're going to see maybe even what's holding you back. Okay? We have the Lovers within the first week. It seems like nothing is holding you back within the first week. I'm going to put some things on it. Lovers is not only finding what's really compatible with you, being in the right place in the right time. It's also about giving yourself self-love. That's why we go after material success, because we want to live the life to the fullest. And material success, material money is the language of energy exchange today. So it seems like you're finding that perfect alignment. Within the first week, you might have very good energy surrounding you, feeling good about yourself and what's in your life. And even if you cannot really do it naturally, you should have the intention of focusing on those things and creating that self-love and loving the life environment, okay? Second, we have the Page of Wands, adventure, curious, excited about life. And I feel the more you feed this energy of love, self-love, loving the life, appreciating what comes, and appreciating the things you want, which didn't really show up yet, but the way that they already showed up in your energy, is going to bring you the idea to take the steps towards it to make it happen. I feel like Page of Wands is you, but I'm going to check it if that's actually you or somebody else is there. Page of Wands can be an Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius. This can be your sun, moon, rising, okay? If your sun, for example, sun Capricorn, This can be your moon sign, okay? Your shadow side, your hidden side that wants to come out. Let's see, we have Four of Wands. Yes, this is you, and this is you taking action to close a cycle, close or finish a project. If you have anything laying around just in the second week that you haven't completed yet, this doesn't have to be related to any of the things that you do day to day, like as work for money. This can be even planting project that you have started, but you bought everything that's necessary, but the plants are sitting there and you haven't planted yet. This can be a half knit project. This can be a half puzzle that you left around. Whatever it is, this is calling for it. Close it up. Those are energy leakages. Those are energy gaps. Close it up, because you're overcoming the heartbreak when you do close it up, okay? Heartbreak of not receiving what you desire, not getting the help that you want. Maybe you have a person that you're trusting with your secrets and they're just passing it around, and that opened up a gap in your energy field that break your heart as well. But when you close those gaps, you're going to get enthusiasm to start something new, which will help you plant new solid seeds for the future and collect them as well. Okay, this is Knight of Pentacles, is all about stability, structure, planting your land perfectly and collecting the crops, like the receiving material success in return. But first you need to close certain things. Within the third week, we have here the Five of Swords. Can be that someone will gossip about you, okay? Someone who's causing you to feel tied down or frustrated. You might have a confrontation with this person, okay? This person might be someone who holds grudges, disloyal, talks behind your back, and tries to do everything on the planet or on the face of planet Earth to defeat you. But we have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy here. I feel like, though, the confrontation is the key here, that you're not going to be quiet anymore, because when you start something passionate about you, when you start closing the old cycles, this is something that is an old cycle that needs to be closed down and discussed. Another thing here, you might face this person, but they might not take it. They might not accept it. But this will also give you an understanding and compassion that some people, they cannot see what they're doing, the harm that they're causing, and the fears and nightmares that they're bringing to other people's lives. But this will also show you that you're the strong one, they're the weak one, and you will always be victorious at the end of the day. Okay? Third week is all about getting rid of the old story so you can live in fully that success story that you want. Okay? And yes, of course, that's what it is, because we have Ace of Cups, new love, opportunity, an opportunity that you would love to have in your life, a heart opening here. You will receive maybe even a job offer or a partnership offer. Not only bring material success into your life, but also it will speak to your soul. You will really enjoy being in that environment and doing that thing, okay? But this will require you to leave the past hurts first. Let's see what the Oracle has in the message for you. Oracle's message for Capricorn. And then we're going to pull your affirmation for this time. Soulmates. Guys, soulmates, lovers, Ace of Cups, and Four of Wands. This is all about, with number 41 is the protection number. This is all about really finding yourself in the right place in the right time, aligning with the people who are in the same mindset as you are. And if you've been tied down by maybe work environments that are not really offering anything for you anymore, it seems like you're getting out of those spaces. Okay, this can be even the debts that you're paying that are not really giving pleasure. For example, when you buy a home, when you're paying for that home because you love that place, that wouldn't be a burden. But I feel like some of you are under that kind of burden that it doesn't give you pleasure anymore. Seems like this next 4 weeks, you're going to figure what it is. You're going to let this go, say goodbye to it, and you're going to align with a new soulmate energy, a new thing, a new job, a new financial endeavor, a new income or a support coming into your life that will really feed your soul, okay? We have your affirmation. I let the universe catch up with my dreams. Clear message. And if you didn't understand it, let me tell you, this is basically telling you to focus on what your dreams are. Focus on your dream, feel gratitude for them, and the universe will catch up and deliver it, okay? Because that's how the orders go. You put the order in, you wait for it to be received, packed, and send it to you, but you don't keep looking it up. Did I put the order in? Did I put the order in? You put the order into the universe. The universe is ready to receive and send it to you, okay? All right, beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. I'm going to leave some more videos for you to enjoy, and I wish you a magical day. Bye. Hit the subscribe and join the family.